Hello, I will be doing a presentation today in regards to social media in the workplace. I have entitled this presentation, "To Use Social Media or Not in the Workplace?" That is the question. And again, hello, my name is Nicole Morell, and today I will be presenting some information to you regarding using social media in the workplace. Some examples of social media are Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Snapchat, and so on. These sites are probably known for their exposure to the everyday life and events via the internet. It is most commonly known, unfortunately, for individual postings about their life story, activities, events, and quote unquote vent sessions. But today I will go over how social media can be integrated into the business side of life. It is a common known fact that employers are resistant to introduce social media into the workplace for fear of inappropriate use, distraction, and privacy conflicts. Let's discuss ways to avoid this and bring out the overpowering benefits it can do for business. Social media sometimes gets a bad rap for its gossiping, violent videos, unacceptable photos, but this is not what it's all about. All it needs is some boundaries set to reach those positive goals, and employees would have to meet the needs of the business as well and their guidelines to keep it successful. Employers can embrace social media by putting limits, guidelines, and regulations on how it's used. Employees will have to sign and agree to these waivers to honor their commitment. This can avoid overuse that affects work performance and promote self-awareness on when and where they use it. Advertising through social media. The sole goal of social media in the workplace is marketing. Businesses can introduce themselves and what they have to offer in a discreet manner. It is an easy and convenient, free way to reach their target audience. One, digital advertising has become a key part of most marketing strategies. Most social media is a form of guerrilla advertisement, which is free. A target audience can be reached, and ads are rotated frequently. Policies involving social media. Employers can feel protected when social media can feel protected with social media by putting policies in place that require such. The goal is for each person to remember the purpose of its use and is to build with respect. Businesses can also be protected knowing there are labor laws that require the same. Putting policies in place allow all employees to be on the same page of what is acceptable business practices for social media. Employers should build their policies off respect for employers' needs and employees' privacy. The National Labor Relations Law is also best known for its efforts to regulate social media. Professional communication through social media. Businesses have benefited from social media because it breaks them from being limited to the four walls of the office world. This allows growth, exposure, and unlimited knowledge of new ideas. Social media allows employees to have professional connections outside of the workplace. This could result into sales, business opportunities, and new ideas. The do's and don'ts of social media. Some do's and don'ts for social media in the workplace are as follows. Do understand your customer base. Do share pertinent business information to get the name out there and to do and do engage yourself within the interactions. Don't ever degrade the business or its practices. Don't share private business or personal information, and don't try to over connect with everyone you come into contact with. Positive workplace outcomes through social media. Some positive things you can gain from social media is employee engagement with other employees, or those with similar positions. This can allow a lot of knowledge to be brought back into the company. This also is an easy way to break away from the structure of job and take a look at the outside world. Employees can ask questions and solve work problems. It allows employees to take a mental break and numerous networking opportunities. Negative workplace outcomes through social media. Some negative things that can come about if businesses aren't careful is employees being consumed with social media, and that it can become a distraction and things can become personal. Pace yourself and ensure a schedule set to balance it all out. Efficiency and effectiveness. Social media is a quick and convenient way to communicate for many reasons, as previously discussed. It is not uncommon for businesses to use social media. 72% of them are using it in the world today. It's convenient, another form of communication, sets trends, generations use social media more and more each day. So let's sum it all up. In closing, social media has been recognized as not only a way to connect with the latest gossip, but to stay on top of building a business and exposing your company's brand. Social media in the workplace is almost unavoidable. So, the initial question I asked at the beginning of the presentation was, to use social media or not in the workplace? The answer is yes. Yes, yes, yes. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Please see the following slide for references, and thank you so much.